that jazz. Okay. Continue. See what the fuck the button layout is. Acceleration, deceleration, all off y'all, right? Pitch down. That might have to change. Oh, interesting. Flares are now a thing. Alright, here we go. So, Ace Combat 7. The expansion of my childhood of the Ace Combat games. I'm excited to be playing this shit. And, let's see what the fuck happens here, eh? And, so yeah, I'm just trying to turn that crap off. Yeah. Fuck. Sorry, trying to get Twitch set up here. Why is it saying I'm offline? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. Fire missiles, weapons, fire machine gun. That's about the same layout. Change weapons. Change target. Camera. Alright. English. English. Double check. That, just double checking real quick that I got all the goods. So excited.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, It'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Fucking breaking the
Straight
sound barrier.
through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put in my invested thing, you piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What?
How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Here we go, boys. Off to mission prep. Apparently it's installing something. 16, my favorite.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
So Justin, feel free to type in chat. I got the chat window.
Rebel, get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Fuck it, this thing until I get the F-15. Keep them. Don't know how much I'm going to be using the F-15.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
That's good. That's
Control,
good.
do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that?
There we go,
Squadron and your
please.
wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
That picture's not right on the bottom right corner. Alright. Well, I wanted to take off on my own asshole. Alright.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
Get the shit out of here.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go.
That fucking sun looked up.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Missile away.
Bob it.
Here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2.
This already feels better than fucking Horizon.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Fucking tutorial.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
The last time I played an Ace Combat game... probably help if I move the mic a little bit closer. Last time I played an Ace Combat game, probably about 4 years ago. I did a replay of 6, and then before that, even longer. Further back than that. How's the audio, by the way? Since I moved the mic closer and I'm actually speaking up.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Let's get that. If I remember correctly, by home B should follow. Yep, it does. Boom, Charlotte. I remember what the hell I'm doing. This game's still really fucking loud.
Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Stay calm. He's got this.
First miss of the game. Okay, it seems like I cannot change it from here.
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
There's something. Oh, that's smooth. Sorry, I'm just fucking having a fucking... Let's go with some machine gun fire after we fire off some missiles early on, eh? It's so pretty! So Justin, after this mission, I'll go ahead and back out and turn down the audio in the game as a whole. It'll allow me to do that.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Is it just the music or is everything loud? You want me to do one of those things.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Ah, bitch. Half flame.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a
It
long
flies
way to go,
very
kid.
similar to
I'll
how
give you
his
some
Combat
pointers
6
back
did,
at base if you can make
which
it in one
is
piece.
very nice.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything
Fuck off, I know
stupid.
what I'm doing.
Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6
Okay,
covered,
so
sir.
yeah, I'll turn down.
Radio.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
I gotta be careful how much I'm using those
Mage,
ones.
2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Oh shit!
Are you kidding me right now?
It is, isn't it?
This is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Yep, it is. This is the original map from, I think, 5. Yeah, it's Combat 5.
Mage 2, locked.
Let's head to this Operating Dog combat.
Mage 2's bandit
There we go.
down.
They can burn with their whole payload.
Don't let them destroy the harbor!
I can't wait until this shit gets cranked up.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Shut up, bro. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, machine gun doing about the same damage as before. Basically, the machine gun here was used as a last resort for when you run out of your 60 plus missiles. Full throttle down. There we go. Looks like we got a group of at least 4 main targets in that direction. We'll go ahead and no, 3 main targets and 1 secondary. In that direction, we'll go ahead and switch over. These ones. There we go. Oh, we got quite a few people here. That flank, though. It's so weird seeing this in new, modern graphics. I'm so used to this game being like late PlayStation 2.
Mage 2, magnificent.
1 remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You
Throttle
got this.
down. Sail to my advantage and I'll try my best to remember to hold down the watch this shit
Job
drop.
well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no
Fly
sign
into
of
the clouds.
bandits.
Got
You're in
it.
the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
Oh yeah, no, it's one of the few
deal with all the
reasons why
drones?
I wish I had a PS4 Pro right now, so that way I can get the
Golem 1, return to base and report for
shit, I forgot that
debriefing.
was the thing. A PS4 Pro, so that way I can get PSVR, and I could do this shit in VR. I wonder if it does does it do it on this screen as well? Okay, it does do it on the third-person screen. Ooh, shit. With that sun glare too?
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage
Oh, I forgot about this fucking post-game replay. See, like, how you did everything. You could see me take off. Woo! this is really good, and it does this. If I remember correctly, it does this in multiplayer as well. At least in 6, it did.
Time to stop the bullshit.
And basically, this is a damn good way for you to go back and get footage.
All aircraft, let's do this.
Because stubborn some bitches like me that like first-person view can go back and record footage from cinematic.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't.
Alright. So after this next cutscene's done, I'll go ahead and back out.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base.
First flight.
We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk.
So once it has me
we know the attacking
on the
bogies
ground,
were from
I will
Erusia.
go ahead back my ass
International
up.
Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yuuzhan continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe.
Oh yeah, and then it also has this
Many wars are lost by failing
thing,
to
which
recover
is
from
also
the
your
opening
flight
blows.
path and everything.
That means
just
successfully retaliating was
digitalized.
very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here.
Yeah,
Our thanks.
we could do that. Make an educational video. Let's see how much points we get from each. God, my brain is just going, yes, childhood. The aircraft tree has been unlocked. Can now equip upgrade parts in the campaign mode. End the mission. Alright, backing out real quick so that way I can fix the audio. And yeah. Put that down to about there because I don't really care too much for the music, but the hell is this? Shut on or off? I'm guessing that's for when I go in multiplayer. Seems like turning down the music also turned down the menu sounds, which personally I'm not a fan of, but no, wait, dude, fuck. Do I keep it OG and keep it in meters, or do I fucking bring it to shit I kind of actually understand? Yeah, it's very retro would be the word I'm looking for. It's not a bad UI by any fucking means. I enjoy this UI because it's clean cut and I can actually fucking read shit on screen. But this is very similar to how it was in Ace Combat 6, where it was just simple plain text on the left side and then it does a little zoom in and stuff like that. Granted, before, I forgot what the hell the background was, but the text was green. Can you tell I'm nerding out with this shit? And then eventually you can go in and see your fight log. This one, I don't remember if they did have it in Ace Combat 6. I would imagine they probably did, but alright, cool. They actually count the F-16 as a fighter. Technically, although it is a bit of a multi-role aircraft in reality, because it's such an easy-to-use platform, you can use it in pretty much any manner that you really need it, apart from stealth. But I'm perfectly fine with it.
Today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown.
Yeah, if I remember correctly,
Our
Ocean
sources
is
in
kind
government
of
tell
like
us it was Harling's
Europe.
policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately
Or
led
the
to this
equivalent
war.
of Europe.
Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usean peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN.
No, I'm forgetting
Osea
everything
launched
now.
an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II.
I feel like
After
we're
a
not
brutal
too far off of what
the
will soon
Erusian
be
Air Force
real-life
successfully
media.
repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
This game's so
The
fucking
world is
pretty.
screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed.
Yeah, Justin,
by
if you
an
want, you can go
asteroid.
ahead and look up the lore.
Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Useans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and
This is
cleaner.
going over the previous day's combat.
And when all this was going down,
with the precision
I just so
strikes and
happened to be in
everything.
my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled
I'm so glad I got subtitles on because I can't hear her for the life of me.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usean continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Kick ass and take names? I could do that. So, by the looks of it, a lot of air-to-ground combat. Let me just see what's going on here. Interesting. So I can either get new weapons for this thing, or I could just end up upgrading altogether, or getting a new aircraft. Interesting. There's F-18. So by the looks of it, this is Navy stuff here. And then we somehow end up with the F-22. Okay, let's see. And then the MiG ends up taking us to more Russian aircraft by the looks of it. Yeah. So, Russian aircraft, aircraft leads more Russian aircraft. Airman first class. So some sort of specialty aircraft. So a bunch of multiplayer shit. There's the F2. So if I eventually want to get to the F-15, I need to go get the F2 first, and then from there I scoochmatate over A. And then eventually leads to the second model of the F-15. Which is apparently a specialty model of it. And then we eventually somehow get to the... Huh. Alright. So I want to get the F-15 at some point, so I'm going to go ahead and get the F-2 when I get the chance. Since we're doing air-to-ground stuff, we'll go with this. Let's launch this bitch. Yes. As the fighter, we're part of this country, but by looks of it, the story is following the other side. Of the, it's following the other country that is part of this war. Which I already forgot the fucking name of because
target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weapons.
But
destroy the target.
Yeah.
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
This is fucking pretty.
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
Anyway, which they actually did do that for Ace Combat 5. It was telling the story of a little girl whose father died.
Yep.
Ooh, lock. That's nice. That fire.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
This all feels very like this. This plays like the old games, which I like. I actually feel like I can do whatever the fuck I want without this thing freaking the fuck out. I can't tell if these things are actually lock-on or if it's just going, hey,
destroyed. 5 to go.
Let's make your life a little easier. We'll go ahead and do the locking for you.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
A little too late there, bud.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Now, firing.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
I hear shit flying past my ear.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Oh, I got missed. No, 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 no.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
There's no actual way to know if that missile's gonna fucking hit your fucking shit. So you're just kind of turning and hoping and praying that it's going to be enough.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Trigger, there's 1 more to go. You're almost out of special weaponry.
Fuck, I think I missed. Yep, I missed. Son of a bitch. Alright, and let's try that again. There we go.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Okay, we're good. We good.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out.
I'm all out.
Crush as many as you can.
Well,
Enemy transports are taxiing.
On his tail.
Locked on.
see if we can be cheeky about it.
Ammunition 0.
Fuck.
Ammunition
Alright.
0.
Well, I'm all out of air-to-ground stuff, so time to do some other shit.
Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Okay. There's a lot more going on here than I originally anticipated.
Alright, this base is worth destroying.
Hey, shit. Now, I can't stick around and try to destroy as much as I humanly can and get bonus points. Or I can just do the basic.
Enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2.
What the fuck was that? That was not a normal fucking explosion.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Do one more pass to the base, and then I'm gonna go take care of the fucking enemy aircraft.
Missile in the air. Evade now.
Mage 2, missile away.
All transports have been destroyed, but carry it.
Column 3, Fox 2.
Let's go. You. No. You. Yes, you're my. Oh. Okay. That was close fucking call.
Behind you, enemy on your tail. I've got the numbers and the strength.
They flew into the clouds.
It didn't connect.
Enemy has entered clouds in pursuit.
Target is in range of guns.
Fuck. Missed 2 missiles.
Missile.
Missiles. No missiles.
Don't ice up in
whammy,
there.
no whammy, no whammy.
Get away from that
Down,
vehicle.
power down. Get a nice shot lined up, possibly.
Enemy missile detected.
Fuck.
Column 1.
Okay,
Fox
1
2.
hit. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm trying to concentrate here. There we go.
5
Fucking
targets
destroyed.
remaining.
Let's go. Let's get another one here.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar.
Fuck.
Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Fox 2.
That's a new mechanic. Missiles having difficulties following aircraft through clouds. It's good to know. Which makes machine guns that much more viable.
Heads up, bandit behind you. Enemy is locked on, breaking.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Lead aim over clear ground.
Well, all due respect, ma'am, I don't give a fuck. We got fighters in the air that I'm trying to take care of.
Residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
3 targets remaining.
Pull the enemy aircraft away from the base.
You're on a similar flight path. Let's give you 2 missiles right up your ass. Nope, fuck.
Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Let's try you again. There we go.
Launch preparations complete. Holes are blocked. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters.
2 similar flight paths should connect. Nope, it didn't. Fuck. And I got a missile on my ass. Oh god, cutscene. Oh! Oh.
What happened? Status
Oh
report.
boy.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat.
Well, that's
bandits are drones.
a new mechanic. Before, if you wanted to do that, it was just fucking mash the throttle, fucking turn.
And get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Well, that hit a fucking residential looking thing. Whoopsies.
Golem Squadron, surround them.
Oh, fucking flares, asshole.
On his tail.
Alright, if that's the fucking way you want to play, that's the way we'll fucking play. Daga, 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 daga.
Mage 2.
There we go. Okay, these machine guns, they're a little difficult to hit with.
Don't try to read their movements. I'm glued to this
Shut up,
one.
asshole. I know what I'm doing.
Bandit is in my sights.
That's a miss.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron.
Fucking
You're
on
not
to the
gonna let
next.
Mage
Let's
get
go.
all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
God, I wish I was in VR. If I remember correctly, isn't this game on PC, Justin?
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
That's also a new thing. Spend too long in the clouds and the plane starts getting fucking affected.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Alright, last fucking tango. Let's do this. G turn. So it seems like if you try to hold the high G turn for too long, the plane starts to bog.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing that.
Stop being such a fucking negative Nancy.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Well, that's war. People die at war.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry.
Oh, man. Ooh, Typhoon.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their
Spread your
radar.
wings.
The
Alright.
first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Ah, okay, so I have to hold for 2 times speed. I like watching this. So I took out 11 aircraft, 15 ground targets. Thought I killed more than that, but I guess not. On to the next! Two-pronged strategy.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Choppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Choppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen.
Bring a lot of air-to-air
Right from the
shit.
start
Yeah,
of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
I have a feeling it's not going to be this fucking easy. Ha! So, my call sign's Trigger. My wingman's Clown. We have a triggered clown. I'm a child. Oh, these are F4s. I'm going to have fun taking those down. Granted, there's F-16s, but I'm going to have fun taking down the F4s. F4 fucking fan is a piece of shit, and I want fucking see that thing gone. Ah, sorry, hate it. 116,000 currency. I have a fancy new aircraft. They weren't kidding when they said it was based off the fucking F-16. Multi-role aircraft based on the F-16 design, what its country needs in mind. It shows its greatest strength in introductions at sea. It can hold stone in aerial combat. It's unofficially named Viper Zero. Huh. So it comes with long-range air to surface, air to ground, same shit. Attack missiles. So these are longer range than normal missiles. but they don't really maneuver. Oh, I like these. Keep those in mind for next time we got an air-to-ground thing going on. Yeah, they're fucking very similar between the two. And it is better in every category. But the F-16.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
I'm more than willing to take the disadvantage because of personal bias. Like, I know there's cars that on paper are better than a Corvette. But I'll take the Corvette. That's just the kind of person I am. Bias plays a factor.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Ooh.
100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters.
I don't think the F-16 has mid-flight stuff on it. Well, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Excellent work, Trigger.
It's top breacher. That would make a lot more sense. Okay. It's like I don't see a funnel. Okay.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Alright, was not expecting that. That is not family friendly.
And so, your first hunting season begins.
Or fuck.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Column 4, Fox 2. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
I hate the F4 Phantom. Let's fucking kill your ass. Move on a merry way. So bitch, so important. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, no, missiles. They show up on the map. Little tiny fucking line. Let's try to kill this fucking F4 Phantom.
Fox 2.
Bitch! Fuck your shit! Oh, you want to join your friend? Well, fucking get over here, you fucking piece of shit!
If you can't evade a missile,
I
use
cannot
chaff
be
and
friends
flares.
with someone who's a friend of that.
Still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
I don't need to fucking worry about the missiles, asshole. I'm too quick. I'm too swift. Right, right in front of me and boom. Oh, interesting camouflage on those things. I like it.
4 remaining.
I need to kill more phantoms. Death from above. Oh! Oh, you fucking sneaky bitch.
They got me.
3 remaining.
What the fuck going over here? Shit, Phantom. Nope, nope. It'll apparently fucking changed me to an F-16. I was chasing a fucking F4 Phantom earlier. Alright, you're going to the left. I'm going to try to cut your ass off. You don't need shit, motherfucker. Oh god, why the fuck did I decide to go in that direction? I know better than that.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Oh,
Nice
there we
kill.
go. That's some bitch up there. Let's go.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Oh, shut up, man. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm right behind him.
Directly behind me.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I'd even fucking really need my proper missiles.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Don't get cocky, asshole.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Oh. Yeah, no, this is fucking. This is. Oh shit, this is fucking Ace Combat 6. But modernized. They had one of those in the previous game. It just didn't launch drones, it launched. There's too damn many missiles.
We just learned that Eruzia
This is why I
utilizing the
brought
Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Watch out, we're surrounded!
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys won't go down easy.
Yep, one more asshole. Fucking
Destroy the Arsenal bird.
There's so fucking many of them.
That thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this.
Bandit is in my sights.
These bandits are fast as hell.
Oh god, that hit. Why the fuck did that hit?
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron...
That's another load of missiles. Shit, fuck it.
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3, column 2's hit!
Status report.
Oh,
Shit, Golem 2, do
oh
you
I saw
copy?
that shit.
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break!
Take them all down.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
My aircraft's not in a good way. Oh god, this is gonna hit.
HQ,
Fucking
what's
hit.
happening?
Yep, it hit.
They got Mage 2?
Ow. Let's try that again.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar
Turns out originally it was not locking correctly.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Missile.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Dodging everything I
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
There's the big son bitch.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Oh, some of those. Oh shit! That explains a lot. Some of those can probably redirect immediately.
These bandits are fast as hell.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
I'm going on to UAV headed right for you.
Going to, roger that.
Missile.
Evade! Missile!
Enemy on my 6.
I can't get a lock. Skeleton 1, check 6. Commander. We got me!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Mage 1, get your head out of your ass. Stop arguing with the damn drone.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile. Missile.
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit!
Status report.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit, Golem 2, do you
Go
copy?
where, lady?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Missile.
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that
Fuck off, missile! Fuck off!
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control's out. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they knew this earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings.
So damn many of
Trigger
them.
doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Locked. H2, UAV down.
Luckily, these drones go down in one hit. Either that or the AI has been damaging to such an extent where I can actually kill them in one shot.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
This is where we lost.
Targeting gun range.
Faster. Then can't slow down in time to fall behind them quickly.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat. Fox 2.
My status is fine.
Oh, so much, assholes.
This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bad.
Shut up, asshole!
Gargoyle 1, caution! Missile!
He's fast. It's like he's...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status
This is
report.
not a good scenario.
Just talk to me.
I'm against
Oh, it's going too
MSU-30.
fast. It's gonna miss.
Twin
Yep.
tips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. my sights. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Shut up, bro. I fucking know what I'm doing.
Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Technique.
Clouds.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brony, break off. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
That was creepy at all, bro. Ain't creepy at all.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
Those fucking ground targets? Shit, that's a fucking ground target.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brony?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Let Gollum and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses
Come
out.
on, turn, asshole.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hot shot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Mage, we know you again, and we'll pay it. Gollum and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
I'm fucking trying, asshole.
Hurry up.
Stop flying through the fucking clouds and maybe I could have to hit these other bitches. Like that. Fuck. Oh, I almost hit that
UAVs
debris.
have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Sure as fuck can. Yeah, can you imagine how big of a fucking runway you need for that?
Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed.
Oh, shut up.
Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
Oh, shut up.
1,500 to runway.
No, that wasn't the smoothest fucking landing, but it was a landing.
Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
You get to watch me land a plane.
Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits.
The high yo-yo.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Well, I managed to take care of at least one sub-propeller. Wish I was worth more than that, but oh well.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
That's why that aircraft looks.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Ballsy move. I respect it. Hey Justin, if you're still watching, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the stream. We've been going for 80 minutes. So yeah, it's a good stream. Just gotta wait for the sortie to finish.
We still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. the hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Interesting. Well, that's something to be taken on next time on Ace Combat 7. Now let's shut down this stream.